Alright guys, welcome to Dharamshala, India. We are in the north of India and we've just arrived here to this incredible destination. And to be honest with you, it is such a surprise to see this kind of scenery in India because it's something that us foreigners don't associate with India. We're thinking normally of cities, we're thinking of beaches, we're thinking of street food, slums, kind of the ways that India is portrayed to us in the West. But this is a reminder of just how many layers India truly has, and that this is a country with so many different types of scenery and culture wrapped up in one place, which is India. Right now we're gonna go explore Dharamshala, which is particularly famous for being home to the Dalai Lama. Let's get out there and explore Dharamshala. However, first thing is first, we cannot start any adventure without a nice cup of Indian chai. So let's get a chai here right now. Check out some of these incredible views that we have here in Dharamshala. I mean, absolute fresh mountain air. It feels incredible to be up here. Right now there's a heat wave going through India. Everyone is trying to escape it, and this is one of the few places where you can actually go to get away from it, which is why I'm able to walk around in 25-degree heat without sweating. So this is one of the coolest things about being here in Dharamshala, is that you see a lot of Tibetan monks walking around, and that's not something you see in other parts of India. So everywhere, just casually having coffee at a coffee shop. This is their town. This is how they live. They worship, they do all their holy spiritual things, but then they also just come and live their normal lives. So whether it's going to a restaurant or going to a coffee shop, monks gotta eat and get their caffeine as well, you know?
It's even a little bit big is you get in the market.
Okay.
But this is very good small.
Jugni, yeah?
Yeah, jugni.
Grow in the mountains.
Yes.
Yeah, wow. Very cool. Haven't tried
Jugni.
this yet.
I've never seen it, first time.
Thank you for the explanation.
Thank you.
God bless
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Is it here for the temple?
The Dalai Lama.
Dalai
Yeah,
Lama.
you just go inside.
Okay.
Right.
Somehow we got lost. Don't know how. Thank you, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
They're really nice people here, man. I gotta say, just some of the kindest locals you could ever meet. They're just so kind and welcoming and comes from the heart. We really appreciate that as guests. Hello, hello, how are you? Enjoying your day? Good. As I was saying. Anyways, we finally found the Dalai Lama's temple. We've been looking for it and we somehow got lost. Here we are entering the temple. So as we're entering the Dalai Lama's temple here, it's important to understand a couple little things about Tibetan history, because if you don't understand these things, you won't fully appreciate where we're at. Tibet is a country. It should be a country, but it's not, because China has pretty much overtaken it and has put the rest of the Tibetans here in exile. And in many ways, they've deprived Tibetans of their culture and their homeland, which is why they've been forced to flee to come to India, where they have luckily been accepted and given a region to practice their religion and their culture. So within Buddhist culture, there are these wheels that you turn, and each wheel has thousands of mantras and prayers inside of it. And by turning this wheel, you are essentially committing to those same prayers and getting the benefit of those prayers by turning this wheel. So if one of those little ones had 1,000 prayers in it, I can only imagine how much this one's got. Alright guys, so we just come out of the Dalai Lama's temple. Very humbling to see the place where Buddhism is most valued here in Dharamshala, where the Dalai Lama himself keeps his temple. Now that we've had our spirituality for the day and visited the Dalai Lama's temple, we are gonna get some food. So we're officially in like a Tibetan region, which means that we have to try some Tibetan food. One thing that's very iconic from Tibet is momos, which are essentially Tibetan dumplings. Love spicy food.
Oh, if you like it, then I'll take it. I'll bang more on.
How is it?
Quite in temperature, yeah, but it's really nice.
Let's get our Tibetan food in officially. First time. Very good.
Oh, sorry, can we have a little bit more sauce, please?
Yeah.
Sorry, thank you. Sauce is really nice, very nice sauce.
Was that cilantro and lemongrass or what?
It's like lemongrass, right?
Yeah.
Good shout, man.
Super good.
My first moment, proper moment experience has been successful.
Just had our first taste of Tibetan food and it was dynamite. Absolutely delicious. Now we're on the hunt for more food because that just got our appetites going. No better place to get Tibetan food than Tsampa Cafe, which is one of the most cultural and traditional Tibetan foods you can get. So we gotta say yes to this one. It's my first meal.
Hello.
Hello. A menu?
Yes. Oh dear.
Over there. Great. Thank you.
Sambal soup is very like simple, but it's healthy.
Healthy. Healthy, simple soup.
Yes.
Okay. Do you recommend other Tibetan dishes, like iconic Tibetan dishes that we need to try for the first time?
You can go to
Yeah.
chicken pindu,
Okay.
and then other you can go to veg sambal soup, or maybe you can mixed veg momo.
Veg momo. We just had momo right now. Just finished having momo. Already eat. So we just ordered one yellow laughing, which is our appetizer, one chicken thukpa, and one chicken tentuk, which are two different soups. Alright guys, so here it is, the first one, the chicken thukpa. Something very traditional, very Tibet. Let's try it. Spot on. It's kind of like a miso-y soy sauce broth. Yeah.
Stuff is on there.
It's packed.
The vegetables, the chicken, flavors, very flavoursome.
It has a very interesting flavour.
Oh, here we go. That's the laughing, huh? Laughing.
Hey, stop it, will you?
Wants to go first on the laughing. Alright, me I guess. It's got sesame on top. Bit of a kick with some chili. Good.
Amazing. That is fiery. What do you mean that is hot?
The last Tibetan dish has just arrived. This is the tentuk, which is another soup, and it's got fat noodles, kind of like a pad see ew from Thailand, but very different flavors. Let's give it a try. Perfect kind of soup for mountain weather. Cool breeze, hot soup, perfect. Kind of got a soy sauce broth, nice mixture of veg and chicken. Everything you need when you're in the mountains. We got some meat here. Namaste.
Namaste.
Lamb, mutton,
Goat, mutton,
goat,
Yeah, mutton.
goat. Wow.
Mutton is goat. Mutton is goat or sheep.
Okay.
And mutton tastes amazing.
Yes.
Thank you. That's not for me, it's for him. No, it's for him. No, I didn't order.
Oh, we just had laughing.
It's just for him. I had laughing already. Another place.
We've been laughing all day.
See you later.
Good?
Yeah.
Spicy?
Yep.
All right, guys, end of the day here in Dharamshala. Awesome day, honestly, and this just goes to show how dynamic India truly is, because today I didn't even feel like I was India. I felt like I was in Tibet, because that's kind of where we were. And mad respect to the Indian communities for welcoming the Tibetan people here. They really gave these people a place of peace and freedom that's away from oppression where they had it. So awesome cultural day learning about Tibet, visiting the temple, eating Tibetan food, However, the Tibetan adventure continues tomorrow because we're going up there into the mountains, into the Himalayas, and we're gonna see some more sights. Remember to subscribe, like, and comment, and hit that notification bell. It does a lot to support the channel. See you in the next video.